Black women there are dying at a higher rate than the national average during pregnancy.
This isn't shocking because I had my children in Harris County in Houston, Texas, and yes, black women are dying at a higher rate, and it's due to negligence. I waited 10 years and I had my second son. When I had my second son, I complained several times after I had him. I already experienced delivering a child, and I know every childbirth and every pregnancy is different, but what I do know is after you have that baby, your body is supposed to naturally bleed. You have not had a cycle or period for months, you are supposed to bleed. And I kept expressing to them that I was not bleeding at all. I was having the most excruciating pain, because for those who've had a child, you know that after birth, you have those after birth pains where your body is contracting and your stomach is trying to go back, your uterus is trying to tighten up and go back to its normal size. But I was experiencing that, but the pain, it made me feel like I was in labor. And of course they didn't want to give me no medicine. Cool. But I knew it was a red flag because I was not bleeding at all. And when I went home with my son, maybe after like a week and a half, I'm in the shower and I just start hemorrhaging, like where you open a faucet and water comes out. Blood was just pouring out of me, and all these blood clots, like different sizes, like big, small, little, over 100 and something blood clots, and they're just coming out of me. So my mama rushed me to the hospital, and my son's dad stayed at the house with him. And when I got to the hospital, they put my legs in them stirrups, and they put the thing inside of me, opened me up, and they were literally taking tongs and taking that, all those blood clots out of me, and just dumping them in a bowl. Could you imagine you just had a baby and they're going up inside of you with tongs trying to take all these blood clots out? When I tell you I was screaming, and then the lady's telling me, oh, don't scream, don't scream, don't scream. My mama was like, no, she's in pain and she just had a baby. Mind you, they cut me down there and I had stitches. So they had to give me morphine, y'all. So I had to get morphine, and then they just kept coming to the point where they were like, okay, you about done passed over 100 blood clots, and we got to go inside your wound and see what is going on. So they had to put me to sleep, and they had to perform a DNC, y'all. And when I tell y'all, after that DNC, my stomach was still hurting so bad, it felt like the cramps were worse than the contractions that I had when I had my son. Fast forward 2018, I have my third son 2 years later, okay? Same situation. After I have him, I'm explaining to them what happened to me with my second son, and they're like, oh, you're fine, you know, it's normal. And I'm like, it's not normal, like I'm not bleeding. 2 weeks go by. I go to use the restroom, and I feel this big urge to push. Blood clot like this big, the size of a baby's head. I'm like, what the hell? And then they just start passing through into the toilet. And I'm like, what the hell? Mind you, my uncle done passed away, and all my family's in Dallas. I'm in Houston by myself, and I had to drive to the hospital with my son and go to the emergency room. Same thing. They put my legs in the thing. They tell me they're putting them little tongue things in me, and I am in pain and in agony. And then they go and tell me that I done lost so much blood that I had to get 2 things of blood and have a blood transfusion. And I'm freaking out. I gotta call my cousin to come get my baby, my newborn baby. And that's a story for another day, because my baby daddy, he was trifling. He was like, oh, you know, just let me know if it's that serious. My nigga, it is that serious. But anyways, so my cousin had to come get my son, okay? And I had to be rushed off to surgery again. and go through the whole same thing and experience. So I say all this to say, Harris County, especially Cy-Fair Hospital at the time, they were open on 1960 and Highway 6. No. When I tell you the aftercare, and it's like, I don't know, it's like they look at black women like, okay, yes, we are strong, but y'all really look at us like we're not supposed to be in pain. We're not supposed to deal with any type of pain. Like, anytime I had any of my children, they ignore you when you say you're in pain. They treat you like you a dope head or whatever. And for me, like, my pain tolerance is high, yes, but if I tell you I'm in pain and I need some medicine, I need some damn medicine. And the way that I was treated, you know, both of these experiences was traumatizing, y'all. Traumatizing. But ladies, if you're having a baby in 2025, especially in Harris County, get you a black doctor. Get you an African doctor. Get you a doctor that's the same skin tone as you. It's not being biased. It's not being racist. Because these other doctors, they are going to ignore you. They are not going to treat you how you need to be treated. And I almost lost my life bringing my children into this world.